Good afternoon, gentlemen and lady. Now then, if you've met me online or in IRC or on some forums, you'll know that I've been hammering on about Anno 2070 as being the next best thing since sliced bread. Having actually received it yesterday morning and pumped pretty much most of yesterday and today into it, I can confirm it is no longer on the same level as bread. This is motherfucking sliced cheese. It's that awesome. There is so much to do in this game. I don't even think I'm going to be able to cover it in this wild card, but I'm going to try. And what I'm going to do is, rather than take you through one level of the campaign like I did in 1404, I'm going to show you the continuous game, which is the heart and the core of every Anno game. Now, the continuous game, basically, you keep on building and you meet the challenges that are thrown towards you. You may have things like fire, epidemic, natural disasters, pirates. You know, things like this, they keep the game fresh, and you have to keep on changing, adapting, and working towards a goal. Now, these goals can change depending on what you want. Like I said, in 1404, you can tweak everything about the continuous game. And at the moment, I'm in the middle of a continuous game working towards building my first monument. There's no pirates, there's very little natural disasters and that, and it's just a way for me to experience the new technology tree and what's available. There's a fucking shit ton of it to cover. Now then, where's my fraps key? There we go. I don't know why I say where's my fraps key. I know exactly where it is. Okay. Now, most people, when they hear about an Ubisoft game, they go, it's going to have some really bullshit DRM on it. This has a one-time activation on, and then that's it. At the moment, this is running off the hard disk. It ain't got no disk in the drive. But it's worth being online to get access to some of the more richer, more unique online features, like, for instance, the Senate and Council voting. Let's have a look at the Senate vote, shall we?
Yours could be the deciding vote.
Now then, everyone who logs into this has the option to vote on the Senate, and this will produce a bonus depending on what faction you choose for. For instance, 77% have gone for the Eden Initiative, so we now have a productivity bonus on production plants. So instead of running at 100%, we now can run up to 105. And it gets even better because then we got the World Council.
Your actions are based on logical criteria.
Thank you.
SAAT thanks you.
Okay. When you get your arc, you have a politics button, and this button enables you to activate basically one of 4 powers. It's like a massive buff. Now, these buffs last for anything between... Okay, let's give an example. Smart grids. I get 50% reduction on energy consumption, okay, for the duration of 45 minutes. However, it will then take an hour and 30 to cool down. But that doesn't mean I can't use anything else in the process. Like, I can start all 4 of them off for the cost of whatever licenses. Oh, hang on, is that a translation error I see there? I think it is. Oh, dear Germany, come on. Yeah, basically, you can activate these, and it changes the way how the game plays. So, for instance, you may be down on your luck and you're not producing goods quick enough. Activating creative power means that everything goes into overdrive for the next 25 minutes, which is great, because then you can either utilize it for for looking after your people, or you can sell the extra shit for coin. Also, as well as with 1404, there are lots of other things to unlock. We can change the model of the arc, for instance, as well as our portraits, our colours, career progression. Here you can see I'm busy working towards the Eden Initiative, and there's just so much shit to unlock here. Oh, look at all this. I've got 4 different arc models here, as well as various portraits, missions, bits and pieces, colours. There's loads of stuff to keep you busy. Really, it's mental. Anyway, let's go with... yes, I forgot to cover current events. Current events are basically like daily missions. You have something random pop up. It's also part of the Senate as well, the Senate vote, and it determines what mission you get. I had to rescue several downed pilots and transfer them back to my arc, and I got a nice bonus towards my faction, which was at the time the Eden Initiative. Big deal, nice one. Those bonus points then go towards unlocking shit later on, so I get access to better technology and different colours and models and whatnot. It's it's a nice fun feature. World events, I haven't got a clue what they are. I haven't seen one yet, so whatever. Ignore them. Let's carry on and load a game. Yes, this was the city I was working on last night and this morning, and you can see I've been playing it for nearly 10 hours now. It's good. Now then, Remember when I said 1404 was as deep as Vanessa felt his vagina? Jesus God, this goes even deeper. It goes so deep, it goes into a whole new dream state. Wah, etc. Okay, now then, I was building this last night, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through some of the new features and some of the more fundamentals, as well as you get to enjoy the lush visuals. Power is now an important feature. You need power to run everything, and as you can see, I've got various massive solar generators on the coast. These things are not easy to get a hold of. You need the highest level, the equivalent of nobleman from 1404, to get access to this stuff. But it's so good. I mean, these guys here, I'm producing 120 points of power, but I'm spending so much of it. It's ridiculous. Oh, I've got someone wanting to buy. No, he's sold me 14 tons of stuff. He's bought 32 tons of stuff, and I've earned money. How nice. Now then.
There's someone standing here. Are you blind?
As in 1404, you need to focus on development and delivery and trade and commerce. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of goods. Someone keeps on buying stuff. There are 4 different types of goods, and I thought 1404 had a lot of stuff. This has got even more. It's mental. I know we've got the tech faction as well, but I'll talk about them later. Items, standard fare from 1404, plug them in, get a bonus. As you can see at the moment, I've got 3 installed. I've got the ability to cultivate vegetable, I've got an offshore substation, so I get more power from offshore wind turbines. As you can see, I've got a few of them in the bay as it is. And I've got bigger fishing nets, so I can produce fish quicker.
There's someone standing here. Are you blind?
Also as well, you've got a full breakdown list of
meticulous procedures and continuous monitoring.
Thank you.
Obviously, you know this is the only way to avoid the negative consequences of research.
Thank you for interrupting me, douchebot. Okay. You can also see that I've got lots of shit being imported and I'm selling some stuff at the moment. I've got various other items being sold at other islands, which are breaking the balance nicely. And I've got a nice net income of over £1,000. So we're cool. Now then,
There's someone.
let's move inwards. As with 1404, you have various levels of civilization. Okay, you have your basic working class, which are your Tech 1 guys. They don't have much in terms of needs, but they're easily pleased. So many people are interrupting me. Ridiculous. Once they've been satisfied, you can then upgrade them to Tech 2, which is the employees. Oh,
Just look at what we built.
what did I get? Fantastic. Okay. So you've got, like I said, you've got
Sometimes I dream that I'm lying amidst the lush green meadow,
It's not your
just
voice.
relaxing
So
and
many
enjoying.
people. There's so much commerce going on, it's ridiculous. Basically, I'm hardly producing anything, everyone else is just buying shit off me. The employees obviously have more needs. Once they've been met, you can then upgrade them to engineers, and then from engineers to executives. The size of the building depicts the type of people who are in it, so you can kind of get an idea as to, just looking at it. But the game looks absolutely fantastic. Also, one thing as well, 1404 had the ability
I haven't eaten
to,
like that in a long
in a continuous game, turn off things like natural disasters, epidemic, fire, flood. Here you can't. And that's a good thing, because it means that most people in 1404... Sorry, I'm a bit windy at the moment. Oh, there we go. Most people in 1404, they would wait until a disaster appeared before they would build the necessary building. Here, it's kind of essential to have them already there, because it reduces the chances of it. The more people, the more things you got going on, the higher the chance of something going wrong.
Quite amazing.
I've already had an oil rig explode on me before now, and it was all hands battle stations deploying fire extinguishing equipment and oil mop up to stop the oil from getting all over the coastline. Fun times. Now then, we have access. There's our fire station, so it's reducing fire. Now, here's a very cool thing. One of the nice things that people now need in this is information. And this information comes in the form of a motherfucking massive TV. I mean, look at that! It's brilliant! Imagine playing Crisis on that. Oh, it'd be awesome. But here's the cool thing. You can change the channel. For instance, let's open it up. we've got 5 channels we can choose from, but each channel generates a different effect on the populace. For instance, our bog standard Asian Initiative logo does fuck all.
don't hurry, I'll be too
But if we change it to child and career, we get a tax income bonus of 5%. Also as well, the population will move into their new homes 50% quicker, which is fantastic. And then we can go for...
That last performance was really very moving.
what is this called? I have no idea. What is it? Out of the old comes the new. Satisfies the need for information and reduces the consumption of lifestyle products. So basically, it's you know, it eases off on certain commodities, so it can then sell those commodities later on, or use them to carry on expanding in their areas. It means
I
that
vouched for you to get you this opportunity.
sorry, dude, I'm busy describing something. I'll do your job
pity.
later.
I had great things planned for you.
I haven't eaten like that in a long time.
And like I said, you can change the channel and get different attributes. Now, there's 3 factions in Anno 2070. You've got the Ecos, who are, look at them, they look beautiful. You have the Tycoons, okay, who will go for a more aggressive approach, as I've covered in the tail end of the last 1404 wildcard. But now we've got the Techs, which replace
Haven't
the
had a-
Orient from 1404. Now, the Techs are scientists. I mean, these motherfuckers, they are the ones who are responsible for all of the research. Also, as well, they can be a bit ditzy at times, and I've had them, whilst in the process of trying to research something, blow themselves up, which I laughed heartily before putting out the building fires. Oh, not now, Mr. Blimp.
Don't bother me now. I'm watching the Science Channel. Continuing education, so to speak.
Okay. Now, these boys, they need access to different needs. They need access to, instead of a community centre for entertainment, they need access to research laboratories, where you can research various items that you can plug into your islands or your ships, which will give you a bonus, depending on what they are. You can then take these options and pump them up to the next level, which is the Research Academy. Now this is where it gets fucking awesome, because the stuff you can make in here is mind-boggling, because all of this stuff plugs into your Ark. Let's have a look
They just got a whole lot more interesting.
at various goods. There's so much here to research. Ah, here we go. Optimize rotor blades.
Warning. Production halted.
Okay. Ah, here we go. Hydroelectric power plant. To build the hydroelectric power plant, I need various items. I need 20 tons of carbon, I need 25 tons of microchips, and I need a... what is this? A generator. Now, the generator can be produced in the research lab, so what we'll do is we shall research it. There's our generator.
Everything is developing splendid.
I need 20 tons of building blocks, which I don't have. We'll go get some later, and we'll do this as a bit of an example. Now, researching is not something that happens in 10 minutes. To research this hydroelectric power plant production schematic, it's going to take me over an hour to do. But then I can sell it or plug it into something else and use it. So I can, you know, basically, it's just, there's so much shit to do to this. I can't even begin to describe half of it. What else have we got here? Ah, yes. Let's talk about the new feature, the Eco Balance. Now, Eco Balance.
Everything is developing splendid.
There we go. The Eco Balance is how much negative pollution you're producing compared to how much good shit you're generating, and it balances. You may have noticed the big blimps hovering around. Okay, here's one here. Now, these guys are O2 producers. They suck all the shit out of the air and they replace it with oxygen and pump it back out again. These guys are expensive to run, but the beautiful thing is they generate 100% eco balance. And if you have 5 of them, you can quite easily outdo anything. The only downside is it costs a hell of a lot of electricity to keep them in the air. And it also costs a lot to keep them running. But as you can see, we now have an eco balance of over 550 points. This is awesome, because if we then go over to our production plants, like our farms, look at that. I'm producing goods at 180% efficiency. So for every, I don't know the math, but nearly every one good, I get another one out of it. It's awesome. So I'm not exactly struggling for, you know, cost-effective goods. I can sell most of this stuff, which is what I'm doing at the moment. Over here, we've got another few areas. We're busy processing copper at the moment from the mountains, and we're busy getting... what are we getting here? limestone. So copper and limestone go together. No, it's copper and sand they go together to create microchips, which are then turned into communication devices. Now at the moment that's only running at 69%. It's probably because the stocks are full. Let's have a look. It's fine. I've got nearly 220 tons of it. Wood I could do with getting rid of. I've got too much of that. Vegetable and rice are also good. What else we got? Pasta is fine. Pasta dishes are also fine. There's loads of glass in stock. Glass sells really well, as it did in 1404. What else we got? Diamonds. Diamonds and rare earth elements create 3D projectors which should satisfy the need of management, which is like the equivalent of nobles in 1404. There you go. You can see some management buildings here. Need more sushi. Interesting. So look at the goods. Got loads of vegetables, loads of rice, and at the moment the sushi plants are running fucking ballistic. I could do with building more, but I need more building blocks. So let's go do some shopping, shall we? Over here we've got another ark. Belongs to Strickland of the Tycoons.
What brings you?
Let's buy some shit.
Global Trust Inc. is here for you. Always.
God, I love that soundtrack. Oh, just was getting into it, man. Alright. Let's bring that stuff back. Transfer it into our island so we can then start building some more sushi plants. Actually, I'm going to have a look at the pirate trader. Now, the pirate trader... Let's have a look at diplomacy. Okay, he's called Trenchcoat. Now, this guy, he comes along in a decommissioned aircraft carrier covered in fairy lights and whatnot, and he's, you know, he gets some rather interesting things that you can buy and sell off him. Most of it's stolen. Don't really give a shit. He's cheap.
One thing at a time.
You know what? I like you. You can have 30 grand.
That was quite good of you.
He'll give me better goods now next time I meet him. Excellent. By building up the diplomacy rank, I've got access to more options. I'm assuming once I get level 3 I can get stolen goods. You can also request quests and that to keep yourself busy if you're not doing anything. You can also earn money and licenses, which, like I said, is Anno. At the moment I've got nearly 5,000 in licenses, so let's go have a look at see what his wares are. Here he is. Good old Trenchcoat. What you got for us this time, Trenchy? Tools, bricks. Bricks are cheap. What you got item-wise? Let's have a look. These are all research components as well. Some of these you plug into your arc. Microfiber protective armor. Improves all submarines in the sector. Gun upgrade. Improves all vehicles on the map. Extra 8% firepower. At the cost of 500 coins, I can... Oh, 1,000 credits. I can just cycle them. Let's see what else I got. What we got? Improves all eco... Hey, that's worth it. I'm going to grab that. Now then, let's go find that boat. Offload this ship. Now, the Endurance is actually a submarine, which we can go above water and below water. Below water is mind-boggling when you first experience it. We shall go for a dive in a bit. Speed it up.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Trenchcoat can only stay in the area for a certain amount of time before he has to move on. At the moment, I've got another 9 minutes of trading before he pisses off. So let's have a look, see what else we can get from him. Scatterguns. Environmental regulations. Improves all eco buildings. Minus costs, minus 10. Yeah, I'll take that as well.
Good deal.
Let's go plug this shit in the Ark.
At your service.
Now, at the moment, you can see I've got one thing installed at the moment, which is optimized rotor blades. So, the amount of influence area needed to successfully operate wind turbines at maximum power is reduced by 30%. I mean, these things, they take a fucking shit ton of space up. Now then, let's have a look at some of the other arcs. We've got the tech arc.
Just a few seconds. Then I'll have some time for you.
What items does he have? I see. That's quite useful. It's an 8% bonus to carrying of goods per ship. You can tell from the colours of the tabs at the bottom as to what kind of plugin it is. For instance, the blue is a ship plugin, yellow is an island, and red is an arc plugin. Nature conservation improves all energy production buildings, shipyards, tycoon shipyards. Minus 2% ecological effects. Let's have a look at the eco arc, shall we? Where are you? Ah, there you are.
Do you need the Eden Initiative's help?
What items do you have? Let's have a look. Minus 4% all energy consumption rates. The stars up in the corner of the description is the rarity of it. I mean, the 3 stars is more rare. The less stars, the less it is. Okay, let's have a look.
Your assignment?
There we go. Let's just upgrade those. Use your career rank to unlock this and slot and add extra global light. Oh, I see. Okie dokie. Right, now then. I want to focus on... I want to build in a few more areas. I need to build that sushi farm, don't I? Let's build that sushi plant. Still got power, and it's slightly reducing the eco balance. 545, it's fine. Now then, where's the submarine?
Stop. These crates still have to be loaded on board.
Probably need some carbon as well. Carbon is a commodity built by techs. You need to start settling techs, but you can only settle them once you start moving on to engineers, which are level 3 citizens, if you will. At which point then you'll have the SS-AT. They'll come to you and say, for 10 grand, we'll give you our technology, and you go, okay, fine. When you get to management level, the tycoons come along, and they'll give you access to their technology. So I've got technology from all 3 factions here. As you can see, we've got tycoon technology and tech technology, and the various levels of it. So there's so much shit to build in this. It's fucking mind-boggling.
When is the next freighter?
I've only expanded the techs and the ecos. I haven't touched the tycoons yet. I'm going to work on that next. Grab some more tools while I'm at it.
Stop. These crates still have to be loaded on board.
Okay.
Awaiting.
Eve, whilst I'm gone, you can do some shopping for me.
Online. Potential source identified. Send assignment now.
Yeah, 10,000 credits for how many? 40 tons. probably get that cheaper by going to various sources.
Quest confirmed.
Oh, fuck it. Why not?
Delivery will take place as soon as possible.
Okay, where's our submarine? Off he goes. Now, I've got another island here, which is primarily just for producing goods. I've got fisheries, producing fish. I've got a couple of fruit plantations. And as you can see, there's lots of bonuses here. Okay. You've got the environmental regulations, which I plugged into the Ark, so I've got minus 10% cost of running it. We've got a Senate effect, so I've got plus 5% productivity. And then there's the eco balance. Now, on this island, it's not that strong. So goods are only running at 102%, so I've got 107 in total. If I built an air purifier like I have over here... Oh, hello, it's a quest here.
This time we need your help.
10 tons of biodrunk, 15 tons of health food. Interesting. Whatever, we'll deal with him later.
Warning.
I have to be more or less everywhere.
Okay, what we got?
Ah, my budding.
There you go, I'll take that off you.
Here's to our continued successful cooperation.
Now then, on the map, let's go to the map. Here you can see the various trade routes that I've got set up. For instance, I've got one for diamonds for creating iron ore. I've got fish, vegetables and whatnot, and commodities. But we've also got various other islands as well. You'll notice these darker ones. These are underwater plateaus that we can build on. Now, depending on this, these things are quite fucking rare to find. I have a feeling there's a couple more over here, but I'll look at those later. I've got one to the north. I want to produce diamonds because that's a great thing to sell for lots of money. So we'll take our submarine. It should be over here. Welcome to underwater. Now I need a decent sized island. That could be a problem. Let's check this one over here. It doesn't produce diamonds though, does it? Alright. Let's put an island here. Now if we go to the surface, we've basically got a submersia. Now then, to produce diamonds, we need... what do we need? There we go. I need a diamond harvesting station, but I need underwater power. I get that from techs. The techs are primarily responsible for building everything underwater. And now we need underwater piping to connect all the goods. No, it's under the techs, isn't it? No, it's not. Ecos. No. What the fuck is it now? Ah, there you are. Aquarel connections. Produces diamonds. Must be built underwater. Requires raw material. Deposit iron. Diamonds. Now then, this is going to be awkward because I don't have much space to build on. Let's see if this does it. 7 of 8. Could do with getting one more.
So, I'm out of here again.
See you later, Trenchcoat. Now, I'm pretty certain I can lay that out a bit better if I tried. What's it running at? Nice 2%. You know what? Screw it. Oh, hang on. Ah, it's going to struggle. Let's connect it to the mains. Up we go. Now I'm going to set up a trade point on here and we shall sell the diamonds. Sell them all, I don't mind. That's going to take some time to build that up. In the meantime, let's go and have a look down south. There's got to be something down there we can use. Right, now then, let's expand outwards. I started building this sector down here earlier because I need to get access to a few more executives. Once I've got a few more executives... Oh, hello. Fucking biodrinks. These things are nightmares to try and make. Can't produce them fast enough, man. Might have to look into research. Actually, there's some point. Let's have a look at the research tree, see what we've got. Where is my research bullet? Ah, yes, there you are. Okay, what have we got?
We're close to a break.
Let's see. Sand filter, copper drill. Basically, these are ways of... In 1404, you could tap an island and, tap an existing mine and go deeper. Here you can't. To be honest, I've not got to the point where I've had to run out of one yet, so I don't know how these things work. Produces duration. Oh, I see. So 5 minutes it enables you to produce... Ah, okay. That's cool, that makes sense. Now let's have a look at the research.
They sure have mastered the art of attractive planting.
What have we got in here? Facilities.
Just look how clear the water is.
Facilities and resources.
You'll find the right way, I just know it.
Black smoker. I've no idea what one of those is. Look forward to trying
That last
out.
performance was really very moving.
Black smoker. Black smoker. What the fuck is a black smoker?
I trust you completely.
Fruit synthesis creates new fertility on your
Warning.
land.
Production breakdown.
That's fine. Just need to sell the existing goods. And, oh, look at all this. They're still replicas. Ah, it's a seed, isn't it? Please don't do that again. I'll demolish your house.
Sure have mastered the art
Natural
of
drainage. There's iron ore type. Okay, ore detector. Emission control protects against coal
That
dust.
last performance was really very moving.
Yeah, that's quite cool. Reinforced Russian plows.
Research is progressing at an
produce more
outstanding
coal.
pace.
Special buildings. What else we got in here? Automatic fire detection systems. Massive construction. There's so much here to do. And some of the goods that you need for instance, take into account the worker drone. Okay, we can either produce it at a research lab or we can buy it from one of the other traders. Now then, let's have a look. Where's my ships?
Have you any questions about SAAT's technologies?
Nope, but I will buy that off you though.
Just drop by if you need anything else.
Will do. Let's grab some more bricks as well. Can't make the bastard things fast enough.
So, you didn't forget the initiative.
No, because I am the initiative.
You're a real find for the initiative.
There we go. Now then, let's take this ship back to the main island. I need a few more techs.
They presented the new austerity package on television. That was your idea, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes, it was. Damn it. I need more. I'm so close to completing the scenario and building a monument. I only need another 80 executives. Nope. No, auto saving.
Game save.
There we go.
What can I do for you?
Transfer that to that. Drop them off to the main island. Submarine should be back shortly. Also as well, when you go underwater, you've got the chance of discovering the relics of the old past. For instance, there should be some down here. Somewhere. Ah, here we go. Ruins of the old civilization. Sunken research. Basically, I can loot and steal shit from here that's derelict and dead. Which is great, because then we can either sell it or we can use it for other research products. That's really cool. I'll tell you something, every time I go underwater, I never just gently cruise in. It's like maximum forward thrust. Yeah! Just don't try to hold your breath while you're down there. You passed out last night doing that. Okay, move you over here. Offload all the things. So many diamonds! That's a lot of money. Let's go sell that, shall we? Take that to Strickland. Strindberg, not Strickland. Wrong game. Ah! Oh, so much goods. We've got a complete breakdown as well of all ecological effects. So public buildings tells you how much is affecting it, as well as energy consumption, what's using it, what not. Yeah, the ozone layers are what are doing it. Eco employees.
With you on our side, we'll work it out somehow.
One thing you may notice is I like to disable an ascension right. For fuck's sake, I like to disable ascension rights so I can control who upgrades to what. The nice thing about this is you can disable ascension rights now for individual classes. Say for instance, if I want the employees to only upgrade, then I can just simply release ascension rights and let that section of the city just upgrade on its own whilst I'm busy doing something else. I haven't got to hold their hands.
There's always something that can be improved, but basically we can't complain.
Warning. Production halted.
Yeah, it's run out of space. That's alright.
That hologram is making me dizzy.
Stop looking at it then. Now then, if I drop that there, fingers crossed it'll let me climb up. The thing is that I haven't quite got all the needs of it. Rather than make it, I'm really shipping it in, so it's whether or not someone ships it in for me. It's also quite laggy with fraps running.
Well,
I'd tell you what, I'm so glad I upgraded to the collector's edition. The soundtracks I've already ripped to flak, and by God, they're beautiful. It's a shame that as you're playing it, you don't hear everything. But I kid you not, the first time I went underwater and I heard the soundtracks, like, oh, I made a small dribble and mess. Now then, whilst that's busy evolving.
Nice, the way you have everything under control here. Good for you.
Yeah, you pay your taxes now. All right, let's head on up. Now let's make some money. 13 grand. Thank you.
Supply and demand, right?
Yes, supply and demand.
Stop. These crates still have to be loaded on board.
I need someone to come along. Now then, let's do some diplomacy, shall we?
Out with it.
the next delivery had better be on time.
The organization thanks you.
There we go. Level 3 diplomacy. Excellent. This is good. Auxiliary
Stop.
fleets.
These crates still have to be loaded on board.
Cool. So I can call in boats.
What do you want?
The tides ain't what they want.
How nice. I can get 60,000 credits for a mere 1,500 licenses.
You can count on the Eden Initiative.
There you go. I've now got more licenses. Excellent. I can now upgrade some level 3 buildings.
We really bet on the right horse and trust in you. Thank you.
New buildings available
Oh,
for
yes.
construction.
Here we go. I finally got access to the big one. Now this is going to take a good couple of hours to build. I'm not going to do this here. I should deploy you. Hang on, what's it? Let's have a look. Satisfy all the faction building needs upon completion. I'm going to put you here.
Make an old man happy, and allow me to stop by here every now and again.
Excellent.
Outstanding.
So the head of the Eco Initiative wants to actually stop by my settlement. Fantastic. Oh, and that's going to require a lot of goods.
Construction work has stopped. Why?
Because I paused it. That's why. Okay, we'll build and start supplying some settlement goods around it. But that's going to take a bit of time. What we will do is we'll put these...
You know what? This is exactly what I always imagined a modern city would be like.
Thank you.
Nothing is impossible if you really want to achieve it.
I can't supply the bio drinks. I'm too busy chewing through them myself. Oh well, I'll just have to leave him and he'll be disappointed. If he doesn't like it, I'll just demolish his house. But yes, Anno 2070, my god, it's beautiful. After I'm done with this and I've built my first monument, I'm moving straight over to the Tycoons to see how they play. And it should be quite interesting. I've got access to Tycoon technology now, but I want to start fresh and start building... start building on a brand new island.
Encore!
It's beautiful, man. It really is.
Don't give up. We've almost got it.
This is an adventure, but I think we're gonna make it.
I honestly could sit here and just watch this for hours.
We are united in our dream.
Interesting. I see. So, let's have a look at the production island up north. I'm curious.
I'm having nothing to do with this.
When is the next freighter due?
That's another thing as well I forgot to mention. Basically, NPCs don't like one another. For instance, me working and dealing with Strindberg, she's now having an absolute hissy fit at me. So I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, woman.
People are working really hard, but it still isn't enough to put a little something aside.
Oh dear. Let's start selling some goods, shall we? Just realised I'm actually running very low on cash. I don't know where it's gone. Oh yeah, that would probably be it. Thanks, Strindberg. Oh my god, how much money am I shitting out?
Stop. These crates still have to be loaded on board.
Alright.
When is the next freighter due?
Fine. I'll take him down to her. Means she's having a hissy fit. I'll also take another cargo ship and load it full of stuff. Wow, extra 10% storage capacity.
Warning. Rising crime rate registered.
Ooh, hello. Amazing, I don't actually have a police station over there. Or do I? You know what? I honestly don't think I do. I have a plan. Screw them! I don't need you! There you go.
Thief!
This is a rob.
That'll curb it. Basically everything in the influence area as well will be protected by the law. Now then, let's go load the ship up with stuff.
Stop.
No, I don't want pasta. Actually, no, I'm going to take it. What am I doing? No, 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 don't go to her. Go to Strindberg. Strindberg will give you the best coin for the goods. Ah! I got a phone call. Not now, Snake.
Registering decrease in crime.
Make an old man happy and allow me to stop by here every now and again.
That's going to be hindering it. I'm going to demolish this for the time being.
A memorable moment.
That's where all my money went. Ah, ha, 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 ha. We'll build that later. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this insight into Anno 2017. Seriously, it's fucking incredible. I can't even touch it in this hour. I mean, I've been at this now for what, 47 minutes? 48 minutes? It's brilliant, seriously. Okay, it's definitely worth picking up. Even if you have to go give your copy of Modern Warfare 3 to someone else because, let's be frank, it's a piece of shit. This is so much better. It really, I can't, honestly, words cannot describe this. I've been in complete bliss for the past 2 days, hammering away at this. Anyway, I'm going to go sell these goods and carry on building this monument. I will catch you later.